Well, just the sort of weather the fans are hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Udinese facing Manchester City.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Chris Wood. And the pass not finding its target. Counts. Pirlo. That was Shuker. Really good challenge. Dabo Shuker. Can they forge ahead? Chris Wood. They couldn't maintain possession. Chiellini. Gunter. Now Chiellini. Here's Alvaro Garcia. Gunter on the ball. Garcia. Dunk. Chiellini. Fellaini. And Shuker. Marwan Fellaini. Given away by City. Chris Wood. Jude Bellingham. Wood with it. City have the ball again. Dunk. Fellaini. Gunter. Dabo Shuker. Moving the ball really well here. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Using space on the opposite flank now. Chiellini. Garcia. Fellaini. Gunter. Dabo Shuker. Fellaini. So a throw in here. Virgil van Dijk. Now with Count. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. Bellingham. Pirlo. Shuker. Danger dealt with by Thuram. Chris Wood. And into the last 20 minutes. Bernardo Silva losing out to his opponent. Shuker. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Can he put them in front? Well, simple for the keeper.
Well, time is running out to get this winner. but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
And Thuram got rid of it. And winning it back. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Garcia and Schuker. And it's positive from Manchester City. Is it in the cards for them to score a late winner? And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report. Defence is on top. And Stuart, as ever, interested to get your take.
Well, Derek, I think it was a good tactical battle. There was a lot of endeavour, some good defending, but not enough attacking quality. And that...
Well, the weather forecasters, foreseeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And the question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It is Manchester City, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Marwan Fellaini. Now with Schuker. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And a simple clearance, a good one. What can Real do from this position? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Garcia. Now with Schuker. And teammates around him. And the keeper more than equal to it. Good piece of defending. Peter Crouch. Simons. And a fine tackle. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And still an opportunity. And getting in the way of that superb defensive play. Pirlo, can he get them in front? Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? And a confident clearance. Well, he's certainly not alone. That is that. First half here. Well, they've got things going again here. I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Simons. Schuker. Marwan Fellaini. Fellaini. Schuker. Fellaini. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? A fine reading of the situation. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Well, finally the whistle had to be sounded, and Real with the ball again. Huel. It's got to be! Schuker. Miguel Almiron. And City on the front foot near the end of this contest. Still level here. Can they forge ahead? Oh, magnificent reaction.
Well, City have to get the ball forward quickly now. The crowd are demanding just that little bit more effort. What a finish we've got on our hands here.
Oh, disappointing clearance. Oh, a small piece of goalkeeping.
He's just got his team out of trouble there.
Insufficient guile from that corner. Keeper's ball. And with that, brings this match to an end. Both sides, the moments over the course of the is in a stalemate. Stuart, what did you make of it all?
Well, yes, Derek, probably not the best game. I don't think either team played to their full potential. The final ball was often lacking, and the chances they did create, they were unable to take advantage of. A bit disappointing, really, as I was expecting more.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football. Exactly what we've got. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and to provide this alongside me is Stuart Robson. Facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Opposition, eh? Dunk. Günther. Chiellini. Red executed. Davor Schuker. And he read it well, intercepting it. Pirlo. Very quick thinking there. Schuker. Here's Alvaro Garcia. And giving the ball away. Good. Günther. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Chiellini. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Chiellini. Günther on the ball. Fellaini. Davor Schuker. Here's Alvaro Garcia. And support available. Schuker. Harry Kewell. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Dunk. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Marwan Fellaini. Frank Lampard. Kewell. Manchester City have it back now. Marwan Fellaini. Well, he's certainly not alone. In the right place to cut out the pass. Good run, very much in control. Must take the lead here. Marwan Fellaini. Günther. Pirlo. Fellaini. Manchester's a real opening now. Superb chance. And not cleared away properly. Frank Lampard. And that is the full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly got the result there, but there was a real creativity and goal. Neither side did enough to win the game.
Hacemos usar Gibson. Wifi on. Wifi on. Passport. Connect. यार वेट कर दो
बैठ के काम करो यार, ये खड़े खड़े क्या काम कर रहे हो?
भाई मन्ने वाला तो फूल आ जाता ना किरने भाई ने कोने कोई तो पाला मोल लिया ना अवश्य ये कोई घुमा के परिवार में डाली गेम की गेम
ये मीम का मिल जाए मेरा भी गए
मस्त गेम स्टोरी तो वाला वीडिंग करेंगे
ढंग से लिखो उल्टा पे नहीं भेजा होगा सीधा सीधा भेजा
Doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It is Manchester City taking on Liverpool.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Dunk. And he takes it away. Sadly, lacking a bit of energy. Now, Mira. Well, Iran. Tim Vinicius Junior. Cahill. Showing vision. Could go ahead. Not out of the woods yet. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Into the advanced position. Let's give credit to the defending. Al Owairan. Xhaka. He was defending. The first half here comes to an end. Into the second half then. These two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose the moment. Andrew Robertson. Now Casemiro. Cahill. Promising pass. Arman. Pressure fine. Pressure fine.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well balanced and skillful. That's a top class finish.
Very clever read, Casemiro. And into the last 20 minutes. And a good tackle. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Pirlo. Can he make it count? Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? Here it is, substitution. Late corner, could represent the last chance to equalise. Danger averted for now. And that is all for this game. It goes into the books as a victory for Liverpool.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
हुआ नहीं मतलब बात बड़ी रह जाएंगे के बारे बनी रह जाएगी
And the ball looking on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Dave, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Manchester City.
Well, this should be
Zero
interesting
number
today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Davor Šuker. Ibarbo. Depay. Bernardo Silva. Well, he's certainly not alone. Šuker. Fellaini. Must take the lead here. Superb stop. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, threat over for now. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Šuker. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Vinicius Junior. And given away. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Davor Šuker. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And City have possession once more. And PSG come away with it. Šuker. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Through the middle towards Fellaini. Well, getting in the way, superb save.
ये कौन लाइक की दीवार ये कौन की
A goal!
Oh,
1-0.
एक बराबर
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's perfect, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
And it's going to be interesting to see whether or not PSG can articulate an appropriate reply.
ये है ये सही क्रम में है कि नहीं ये पूरी साइड
Second half underway, with City looking to build upon a positive first half performance. Šuker. And back with Šuker. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Depay. Ibarbo. Well, a good tackle. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. PSG doing well to win it back. And stopping the danger. Davor Šuker. Well, Manchester City unable to retain possession. Depay. Victor Ibarbo with it. Andrea Pirlo. Depay. Memphis. And it's a goal for Paris Saint-Germain to square this game.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
And Manchester City will go to their bench.
गुण में है ना
10 minutes left for play. Progressive football from Saint-Germain. They know late stage might be decisive. They've given it away.
Well, can PSG create one more this game? If they do, the stadium will erupt because the fans have been brilliant.
Can they forge ahead? And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We weren't triggered to goal. We were interested to get your verdict.
Well, what a good game it was. Plenty of chances,
Yeah,
good attacking
yeah.
play, and a couple of outstanding individual performances. I really enjoyed that one.
ओपन है बोलना नेट आवे नेत्रा फोन आयो जणो भी नहीं पता कि जो अणा के रियो नहीं अणा के रियो
मतलब क्या ना क्या मुझे खबर नहीं पड़ी
खोनाड़ी सेट हो गयो
It's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front. And he's in. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. On they go again. A wake-up call for the City players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Well, it could be on for him here. There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Fellaini, Günther, and Schuker. Here's Alvaro Garcia. Schuker. Iniesta.
Yes, mate.
Eden Hazard. It's with Ødegaard. Dalglish now.
मेरा बारी मारी है
Günther. And that was a very fine read. Schuker. It's a promising City move, and with that the attack fizzles out. Patrick Vieira. Zambrotta. And with that the first half draws to a close. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Davor Schuker. Good pass. Could pull one back here. Ball is loose. Well, nothing comes of it. Kenny Dalglish. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Günther. Davor Schuker. And an astute piece of defending. Iniesta. Throw-ins given.
Maybe खिलाड़ी था
And that's aggravating for a manager, giving it away like that.
Na coisa que eu digo é que
Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Martin Ødegaard. Oh, he's given it away.
é morrendo.
Andrea Vieira. Kenny Dalglish. Hazard. Martin Ødegaard. Showing a lot of guile there. And nothing comes of that attack. Almost at full time, and I'll tell you what, playing away from their home patch has been a pleasant experience for them, Stuart.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it.
Oh, in with a chance! And a goal to settle the issue once and for all. They've decided that now, and there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
डेरा हटावा था सुधा करना
नहीं जा
Night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal West Ham commentary midfielder Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. What might we see today, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality. Some interesting, a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality. Some interesting chaps and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Count. Barnes. Dirk Kuyt. John Barnes. Now with Kuyt. And the ball with Gerrard. Barnes now. Kuyt. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Working away patiently, looking for an opening. So Bosley. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
It was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
happens next. Torres. Oh, what an opportunity. Can he open them up here? A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
The danger. Otherwise, that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
So the way once more. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Count. John Barnes. And the ball with Gerrard. Torres now. It did look on for them, but not to be. Bale. Szoboszlai. And back to the keeper. And support available. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Bale. Sol Campbell. Szoboszlai. Gareth Bale. Kaká, great opportunity, and there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he...
Dirk Kuyt. John Barnes. Steven Gerrard. Barnes. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Szoboszlai are putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. It might be. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power, the keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Bale. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Szoboszlai. So half an hour remaining. Peter Crouch. Fernando Torres. Barnes. Can they convert? Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger. Gareth Bale. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. He has teammates around him. And the clearance by Vidic. Gareth Bale. And Count doing the ball winning. Gerrard. Now with Alonso. Clears it away. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Peter Crouch. In position. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He's shown a lot of composure there.
Xabi Alonso. 10 minutes to go then. Now options are plenty. Crouch! It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. just too static.
Fernando Torres. Is it going to be? Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. And behind it's gone for a corner. It should be a goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance.
And a throw-in it's going to be. Steven Gerrard. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. So Bosley. And a good tackle. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Hello and a warm welcome. Alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Simpson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? The cross is on. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. Dirk Kuyt, John Barnes, Crouch, Beckham, Makalele, and a textbook interception. Barnes, Dirk Kuyt, Crouch. Unable to keep the ball that time. And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Well, it was one foul too many, and the referee simply had to blow for the free kick. John Barnes, Crouch. Now, who can he play it to? Gerrard. Hierro wins the ball. Chance to take the lead. And there it is, the opening goal. 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely great, brilliant from him.
Xabi Alonso. And on to Kuyt. Barnes. Now with Kuyt. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Ronaldo. Guti. On to Beckham. Not smooth in possession. Vinicius Junior. Alonso. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Zinedine Zidane. Can they convert? And Count dealing with it. Makalele. Beckham. Plenty of options, but really sticking to their task defensively. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Steven Gerrard. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Waiting to see what developments occur in the second half. Raul. John Barnes. And on to Crouch. They've given it away. It should be. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening. Barnes. Crouch. Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there. Nothing wrong with that. But he's got that all wrong.
Here it is now, a substitution. Crouch. It did look on for them, but not to be. Count. Torres now. Crouch. Zinedine Zidane. Raul. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Xabi Alonso. Now with Count. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Gerrard. This attack looks highly promising. Torres. Possession 1, and the ball's gone. Raul. Well, moving. He's in with a chance. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. John Barnes. Now with Count. Crouch. Fernando Torres. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just 1 goal between them. Zinedine Zidane. Raul on the ball. He continues his run. And under pressure, that was a fine play. John Barnes. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium miles away.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes. They fully deserved their victory today.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
John Barnes. Cout. Barnes. Jamie Carragher. Barnes now. Steven Gerrard. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Cout. Torres. Opportunity here. Oh, magnificent reaction. Oh, super header. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? And Steven Gerrard averting the danger. And easily intercepted. Carragher. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Barnes. They do pass the ball with authority. Can he do it? Oh, and he does! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow, take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
He's going forward well here. Plenty of support here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, sadly, too straight to worry the goalkeeper that time. Barnes. On to Carragher. Now with Cout. Barnes now. Steven Gerrard. So getting close to the half-time interval, and it's going with home advantage, albeit not by a lot. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen so far?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Good ball to switch the play. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in their future? Just cutting off the supply. Another great challenge. Free kick here. And support available. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Peter Crouch. Dirk Cout. Gerrard. John Barnes. Crouch. Steven Gerrard. Lost possession. Fernando Torres. Gerrard. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Steven Gerrard, he's in here. Spectacular save, top-class goalkeeping. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Well, sometimes they come off for you, sometimes they don't, Stuart.
Well, he didn't get the technique right there, and as a result, he mistimes the contact on the ball.
And scope for them to produce something exciting. Well, disappointing end to the move. Can he find the net? If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Can he finish them off? Well, pressure building, another corner. Genuine chance. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Oh, he's given the ball away. And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5. Will he find the net? Oh, a smart stop, and this is by no means over.
Well, that save there has just about kept them in it.
And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
काली दादी काला कत्ती